6:03 on Friday morning, April 4th. We are at 68 degrees. Mostly cloudy, scattered rain. We're seeing some rain right now. And expect temperatures in the low 70s. Good morning. I'm Michelle Basch.
And I'm John Aaron. The top local story we're following this hour. D.C. police have arrested a man who they say stabbed 6 people near Gallaudet University. WTOP's Scott Gelman reports on yesterday's attack.
It happened here in D.C.'s Trinidad neighborhood around 3:30 Thursday afternoon. Police say a man started stabbing himself and a woman he was with.
The suspect then walked away from her and stabbed other individuals outside the block. And that's when the two Samaritans intervened to attempt to stop the suspect.
But Police Chief Pamela Smith says those two were also stabbed. In total, 6 people, not including the suspect, were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.
It appears that the suspect was in an altered mental state from an unknown substance.
Police found the suspect suffering from stab wounds and recovered a knife they think he used nearby.
This incident highlights the need for assistance of substance abuse issues within our communities.
In Northeast, Scott Gelman, WTOP News.
There are protests planned across the country tomorrow against President Trump and billionaire Elon Musk. The National Day of Action is being called Hands Off, as in get your hands off our health care, our jobs, and our services. According to its website, this is a, quote, nationwide mobilization to stop the most brazen power grab in modern history. The rallies are meant to denounce the Trump administration and DOJ, which have been working to shrink the federal government by slashing funding and laying off federal workers. A demonstration in D.C. is set to start at noon at the Washington Monument tomorrow. There are protests also planned across our area, other parts including Chevy Chase, Silver Spring, Manassas, and Leesburg.
Virginia voters are choosing a new governor this year, and yesterday was the deadline for candidates to collect enough signatures to get on the primary ballot. In the Republican race, former state Senator Amanda Chase says she filed signatures to possibly get on the ballot and force a primary against Lieutenant Governor Winsome Earl Sears. Laura Vozella, who covers Virginia politics for The Washington Post, says Earl Sears' on and off support of President Trump could impact her campaign.
It could pose a problem for Winsome Sears, even if she's able to defeat her opponent, only because a primary means she's going to have to really embrace Donald Trump. She's been a little on again, off again with the president, who, of course, is very popular with GOP primary voters, but who has not been popular with the general electorate, which has 3 times rejected him for president.
Meanwhile, former Republican state delegate Dave LaRocque is dropping out of the race after not getting enough signatures. The winner of the GOP primary will face former Congresswoman Abigail Spanberger, who was the only Democrat who filed to run for governor.
Hockey history could be made tonight or this weekend. WTOP's John Doman is talking to Caps fans with forward-thinking ideas about the Great 8.
On comes Ovechkin! Score! He's 3 goals away now. It might not be long before Alex Ovechkin is the NHL's all-time leading scorer.
To have the opportunity to actually see it in person is beyond belief.
Marcus Voyles of Bowie will be on Long Island Sunday, hoping to see the record breaker.
He scores! Alex Ovechkin.
He bought the tickets months ago.
We just kind of threw a dart at the calendar, and luckily we hit.
In fact, seats now cost double and triple what he paid. And Bill Brummett of Manassas has some ideas on what we can do at WTOP.
News, traffic, weather, and Ovechkin on the 8s.
Until the record is broken.
Give an update on the chase for the goal record.
Odds are that format tweak won't last very long. John Doman, WTOP News.
Coming up in Money News, 2 major sports betting websites are accused of predatory practices. Traffic and weather in 30 seconds.